Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. MTG Box Analysis here to take another look at Outlaws of Thunder Junction here in the collector booster box form. There's the case number in case you were wondering. This box is actually for a channel member by the name of Ricky. Ricky was very kind, signed up to be a member of the channel and said, you know what, I want to sponsor a box right away. So we chatted, we talked, and Ricky's going to be sponsoring this box plus another box later on. So if you're ever interested in sponsoring a box, just drop me an email, mtgboxanalysis@gmail.com, and let's have a quick conversation, and we'll get a box sponsored for you too. So with that, Ricky, I wish you the best of luck. I hope we find ourselves a textured foil or a raised foil in this box. You never know. This comes from a different case than the first box, so there's a chance. Fingers crossed. 12 packs. Let's see what kind of value we can find. And everybody stay tuned to the end. We'll be doing the full MTG box analysis where we'll go over all the pricing and analytics, coverage, and metrics for the box. All right, so this one kicks off with a treasure token. And then right behind that, we're going to see Kellen the Kid coming in the foil borderless treatment. Nice mythic showing on up in pack number 1. Directly behind that, we got ourselves the second mythic, Fractured Identity, coming in from the Breaking News subset. Very nice. And then we're just going to see a rare from Commander, a Forger's Foundry. And then we're going to see One Last Job coming in extended art. And then our last card is going to be the Key to the Vault. I say last card, but we do have some commons and uncommons to go through. So we have a Back for More, Skewer the Critics, and then we're going to see ourselves an Island, followed by a Metamorphic Blast. Then we're going to see Shoot the Sheriff, Ferocification, then a Rodeo Pyromancers, Free Strider Commando, Boneyard Desecrator with a Razzle Dazzler in the back. All right, so pack number 1, already got 2 mythics on the board. That is a pretty good start. Sliding into pack number 2 here. Got ourselves that same treasure token with a Colossal Rattleworm coming in, an extended art foil from the main set. Very nice. And then we're going to see ourselves a Reanimate, just a rare. And then we've got ourselves a Heartless Conscription with a Hellspur Posse Boss coming in extended art non-foil. And our main set foil is going to be that Colossal Rattleworm again. Then right behind that, we're going to see a Terminal Agony, followed by a Tornado. Then we've got ourselves a Forest, Form a Posse. Then we've got an At Knife Point with Caught in the Crossfire, Prickly Pear. Then we're going to see ourselves a Mirage Mesa with a Desperate Bloodseeker, and then a Geyser Drake in the back. All right, so 2 packs in. Got 2 mythics. Unfortunately, they were both in the first pack. So let's see if we can't find some more and get some value on the board for Ricky. Thanks again, Ricky, for sponsoring this box. I really do appreciate it. All right, so we got ourselves a Mercenary token this time around with a Siphon Insight foil coming in from the Breaking News subset. Then we're going to see ourselves a Primal Command, followed by an Elemental Eruption. And then we're going to see Rakdos Joins Up with Archangel of Tithes coming in from the main set, Mythic out of white. Then we've got ourselves a Murder, followed by a Clear Shot. Then we're going to see ourselves a Plains, in my opinion, a very beautiful Plains. Then we're going to see Plan the Heist, followed by a Shifting Grift, Scale Swarm Summoner with a Soured Springs, a Trained Airnix. Then we're going to see a Snakeskin Veil and a Stagecoach Security. Now, just to let you know, so far, none of the commons or uncommons from the main set have broken out and jumped over $1 in value. So maybe we'll see some value come out of this set after, a couple of weeks and people getting around to playing with the cards. Don't worry, I will take good care of Ricky's cards. I only use the knife as a last resort, and I make sure that all the cards are out of the way. All right, so we got ourselves a Mercenary with an Oltec Matter Weaver coming in from the Big Score subset here. This is going to be the Open Vault Showcase frame coming in. Not the raised foil. This one's not available in raised foil. There's only 5 in raised foil, but still pretty good hit. Then we're going to see ourselves an Outlaws Merriment, followed by a Tower Winder from Commander. Then we're going to see Calamity of Galloping Inferno with Seraphic Steed coming in. So a couple of horses there. Then we get a Tyrant Scorn, followed by a Heartless Pillage with a Mountain. Then we're going to see ourselves a Hallow Marauder with a Lively Dirge, a Slick Sequence, Skullduggery with a Phantom Interference. Then we've got ourselves a Gold Pan and a Loan Shark, which is just a hilarious card to me, that they actually made the Loan Shark a shark. Seems like something they would have done out of Streets of New Capenna, but they threw it in this set. All right, next pack, got another Mercenary token with a Vanishing Verse coming in from the Breaking News subset. Then we're going to see ourselves an Archive Trap, decent hit for us, with a Charred Grave Robber coming in from Commander. And then we're going to see an Extended Art Lotus Ring coming in from the Big Score. This is going to be a pretty decent hit for us, valued at around $25 or so unless the price drops. So this is, I believe, the number 3 card in this set, if you don't include Raised Foil. So congratulations, Ricky, on that one. We'll just put that right up there. And then behind that, we're going to see an Archmage's Newt coming in as our main set rare with a Tornado. Then we're going to see a Terminal Agony with a Swamp, equally as cool as the Plains, in my opinion. Then we've got a Demonic Ruckus with a Tomb Trawler. Then we're going to see Lazav, Familiar Stranger with a Holy Cow. Slickshot Vault Buster. Then we're going to see a Highway Robbery and a Black Snag Buzzard coming in the back. All right, moving into pack number 6 here. This will take us to the halfway point. We've got ourselves a Mercenary token with another round coming in foil. Then we're going to see an Anguished Unmaking coming in from the Breaking News subset, another Mythic from that subset. Then we're going to see the Borderless Yuma Proud Protector Mythic coming in from Commander. Unfortunately, none of the Commander cards are valued over $5 in this particular set so far. And then we're going to see an Ornery Tumblewag, followed by Torpor Orb coming in from the Big Score. Another Mythic coming in. Of course, every card in this set is a Mythic. But in foil, this should be somewhere around $3 to $5 would be my guess. So that's a pretty good hit for us. And then we're going to see ourselves a Skewer the Critics, followed by a Ride Down. Then we've got ourselves a Plains with Gem Lightfoot Sky Explorer, Congregation Griff with a Rambling Possum. Then we're going to see a Festering Gulch with an Ambush Gigapede, a Sterling Hound, and Dance with the Tumbleweeds to take us to the halfway point of the box. All right, so 6 packs to go. Would like to see at least 1 or 2 more big hits coming out of this box for Ricky. This pack just did not want to cooperate. Maybe that means there's something good in here. All right, so we got a Treasure with a Path to Exile coming in from the Big Score, or excuse me, the Breaking News. Then we're going to see an Overwhelming Forces, also from the Breaking News. Then we're going to see Cataclysmic Prospecting from Commander with Riku of Many Paths Extended Art from the main set, with Gerard Mirror of Wilds coming in from the main set as a Mythic foil. Then we've got ourselves a Clear Shot with a Hypothesizzle. Then we're going to see ourselves that island with Sheriff of Safe Passage, Wrangler of the Damned, Baron Bettram Greywater. Then we're going to see ourselves a Lush Oasis with a Spring Slasher, an Inventive Wingsmith, and a Desert's Dew. So we are getting quite a few Mythics in this box. That's good to see. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the rare and Mythic counter in the top left-hand corner, along with the current value of the box. Something I've been testing out over the last couple of weeks. I think most people enjoy it. All right, so we got ourselves a Treasure with a Harvester of Misery coming in, again from the Big Score subset. Very nice to see this. Should hold some value, maybe around $9. So we'll put that one up top. Then we're going to see ourselves a Void Slime, followed by an Arcane Heist from Commander with a Blooming Marsh, our first borderless land. And then we're going to see ourselves a Smuggler's Surprise coming in from the main set. Then we get a Journey to Nowhere with a Fierce Retribution, another Swamp, Treasure Dredger. Then we're going to see Trash the Town, Gila Courser, Take Up the Shield, followed by a Forlorn Flats, Spinewood Paladin, and an Oasis Gardener in the back. All right, we're down to 4 packs here. I think we've got 4 cards from the Big Score. That's what I got in my collector booster box, or in my first one. So let's see if we can't beat that record and get 5. So we got the Mercenary, followed by a Wily Duke, a Teen Hero coming in, Extended Art Rare, followed by Commandeer. Then we're going to see Vahan Gold Waker coming in as another mythic from the Commander subset, followed by an Outcaster Trailblazer, and then we're going to see a Caustic Bronco. Then we get the Hypothesizzle, the Fling, the Mountain, Arid Archway, Rattleback Apothecary, This Town Ain't Big Enough, Seize the Secrets. Then we're going to see a Cactus Tarantula. Then we're going to see a Peerless Rope Master with an Ankle Biter in the back. The flavor of this set is just perfect. Makes me chuckle every time I see one of those cards like Ankle Biter or This Town Ain't Big Enough. All right, so we got ourselves a treasure, followed by Tiny Bones Joins Up, coming in extended art with an Abrupt Decay. And behind that, we're going to see We Ride at Dawn. And then we're going to see Rush of Dread with Nexus of Becoming coming in from the Big Score subset. So there we go. We now have 5 of these. So that's awesome to see that. Then we're going to see a Hindering Light, followed by an Essence Capture, a Forest, Doc Arlock Grizzled Genius. Then we're going to see the Gold Rush, followed by a Rustler Rampage, Lonely Ayaro with a Reckless Lackey, Discerning Peddler, and a Bristleback Sentry. All right, 2 packs to go, Ricky. Let's see what we can do. And everybody drop Ricky a comment. Thank him for sponsoring this box, because without channel members and viewers like Ricky, I can't do this every day. So we got a Mercenary with a Mindslaver coming in from the Breaking News subset as a foil mythic. And then behind that, we're going to see an Archmage's Charm. Whoa, I skipped. The Crackling Spellslinger. Then we're going to see Fortune Loyal Steed, followed by a Blooming Marsh from the Land Cycle. Then we're going to see ourselves a Fierce Retribution, a Murder, an Island, a Frontier Seeker, Bovine Intervention. Then we've got ourselves a Scorching Shot with an Eroded Canyon, Sterling Supplier, Stop Cold, and then a Deadeye Duelist in the back. All right, final collector booster pack for Ricky. Let's see what we can do. One more treasure, followed by Roxanne Starfall Savant. Then we're going to see ourselves a Collective Defiance, followed by a Dune Chanter. Then we're going to see Bruised Tari Roving Rancher. And our last rare is going to be Breaches the Blastmaker. Then we're going to see ourselves a Repulse, followed by a Tyrant Scorn, a Plains. Then we're going to see Miriam Herd Whisperer, Stubborn Borrow Fiend, Emergent Haunting, a Creosote Heath, a Vengeful Townfolk, a Vault Plunderer, and a Wanted Griffin in the back. All right, so I'll get everything sorted, organized, and be right back with the MTG Box Analysis. Let's get things started by reviewing the contents of the box. Using this chart, we can see the main set shaded in gray, the foils we observed in orange, and the non-foils in green. In the non-foil space, we saw 1 showcase card and 10 extended art cards in the box. In the foil space, we saw between 12 and 16 cards for each of the colors of Magic, along with 1 foil showcase and 5 extended art cards. From a coverage perspective, the 11 non-foils gave us 14% coverage of the cards we were eligible to see, and our 105 foils gave us 29% coverage of the cards. Moving into the Breaking News subset, we saw at least 1 card for each of the colors of Magic in both non-foil and foil. Unfortunately, we did not see any of the 15 textured foils in today's box. From a coverage perspective, this means that our 24 non-foils gave us 37% coverage, and our 16 foils gave us 20% coverage. Moving into the Big Score subset, we saw 1 non-foil extended art card, 2 standard frame foils, 1 showcase foil, and 1 extended art foil for a total of 5 cards. Unfortunately, again, we did not see any of the chase cards, the raised foils, in this box. From a coverage perspective, this means that we saw a little more than 1% of the non-foils and about 4% of the foils. Finally, we come to the Commander subset. In Collector Booster Packs, you can only see borderless and extended art cards, and you will always see at least 1 card per pack. In today's box, we saw 12 cards that were all non-foil. 8 of the 40 cards, however, are available in traditional foil. From a coverage perspective, this means that the 1 borderless gave us 25% coverage and the 11 extended art cards gave us 31% coverage. Now let's break down the card rarity that we saw from each of the 4 sets in this box. We ended up seeing a total of 12 basic lands, 48 commons, 60 uncommons, 46 rares, and 14 mythics, which is 2 less rares and 2 more mythics than my first box. Before recapping the value of today's booster box, let's take a look at the market value of the Outlaws of Thunder Junction set as of Monday, April 22nd, 2024. From the main set, there are 16 cards valued over $10. In standard frame, there are 7 cards, with Tiny Bones the Pickpocket being the most valuable at $25.29, which is up about $10 over the weekend. In the Borderless and Wanted Poster Showcase categories, there are a total of 4 cards valued over $10, with this version of Tiny Bones going for $32.21, which is up about $8 over the weekend. Finally, there are 5 extended art cards valued over $10, with the Terror of the Peaks reprint holding the top spot at $24.14. The set also contains 10 cards valued between $5 and $10, plus 60 cards in the $1 to $5 range. The remaining 271 cards in the set are currently valued under $1. As of the Monday following release day, the 357 cards have a market value of $541.04, which is down about $80 since release. Moving into the breaking news subset, this set still contains 17 cards valued over $10, with 2 of them being in standard frame, the Mindbreak Trap and the Mana Drain, both of which are down slightly since release. The other 15 cards are the textured foils, which are exclusive to collector booster packs, and only 1% of all packs contain a single card. The subset has 2 cards valued between $5 and $10, and 7 cards valued between $1 and $5. The other 54 cards are valued under $1. A full set of the 65 cards in non-foil has a market value of $99.69. However, when you add in those 15 textured foils, the market value of the 80 card set jumps up to $1,258.35. Moving into the Big Score subset, there are 30 cards valued over $10 available in collector booster packs. 3 of these are standard frame, with the Synthesizer taking the top spot at $35.77. There are 13 Open Vault Showcase cards valued over $10, with the Sword of Wealth and Power going for $76.15. There's also 9 extended art cards valued over $10, with the Sword of Wealth and Power in the top spot again for $41.42. Finally, there are 5 raised foils in this set. These appear in less than 1% of all packs, and currently every single one of them is valued over $75. The subset also contains 26 cards valued between $5 and $10 and 36 cards in the $1 to $5 range. Currently, only 3 cards in this subset are valued under $1. A full set of the 30 standard frame cards is going for $174.28. The 30 showcase cards are going for $442.67, and the 30 extended art cards are going for $286.10. Finally, the 5 raised foils are going for a combined $711.93, making the full set of 95 cards a market value of $1,614.98. Finally, we come to the Commander subset, where only 6 of the cards are valued over $1, and all 40 cards that you can pull out of a collector booster pack have a total market value of just $25.69. So how did this box perform? Well, the market price for this box as of April 22nd is $220.25. The Outlaws of Thunder Junction Collector Booster Box contains 12 packs, each with 15 cards, allowing you to see 180 cards plus tokens. Now, the 12 basic lands that we pulled have a current market value of $4.55 combined. The 111 main set cards have a value of $51.85, with Kellen the Kid being our most valuable pull at just $7.93. The 40 cards that we saw from the Breaking News subset are valued at $14.71 combined, with the Reanimate being our best hit at $4.12. We saw 5 cards from the Big Score, and 2 of them were our best pulls from the box, with the Ultec Matter Weaver at $14.78 for the foil showcase version, and the extended art Lotus Ring being valued at $24.28. As I mentioned, there isn't much to see in the Commander subset, but we did manage to pull the most valuable card, the Tower Winder, at $2.79. Add it all up, and the grand total for this box comes up to be a very disappointing $134.02 in card market value, which is $86.23 less than the market price for the box, and means that this box only returns 61% of the market price in card value. Now, for those of you interested in cards valued just over $2, the numbers look like this. In total, we saw 15 cards valued over $2 in this box, and they have a current combined value of $89.05, which means that those 15 cards represent just 40% of the market price for the box. If you've watched the channel long enough, you know that I've had some amazing returns and my fair share of bad boxes. But this collector booster box was just downright awful. Yeah, we did pull the Lotus ring, but that was really about it. I want to thank the channel member who sponsored this box, Ricky. Unfortunately, sometimes it is what it is. However, when I purchased my pre-release kits over at the LGS, they did throw in 2 extra play boosters per kit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to crack them all open this Friday and include every single card, no matter the value, just as a way of saying, I'm sorry for WotC's randomizer doing you so wrong. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, do something amazing. Get early access to videos, download the analysis for every box open on the channel, and personally DM me, just like these fine people, all by becoming a member of the channel through YouTube or over at mtgboxanalysis.com. You'll find links in the description. Until next time, do something amazing.